The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and off we go from Nashville. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
Murray's throw into the hands of Kirk. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Murray down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. They'll roll him out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And the Titans are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The first carry for Jeremy McNichols. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Waiting. I'm scared. Block, block. Touchdown, defense.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he will have a Titans first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Now Peterson running right. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 29, Tannehill.
Quick slant to Brown.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Tannehill to his top target, Brown, for a Tennessee first.
They give it to Peterson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
2nd down at 4.
The give to Peterson out of the gun. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Third and 2, Tannehill. This is Jeff Swain, the tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd down, Peterson again.
And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 34. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he will have a Titans first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Tannehill on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cards are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these deep.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
That's it, baby. We got one.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Well, here's where the mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Murray dancing to his left. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily,
But I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Robert Alford.
And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Murray. Eluding the pressure right. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Flush to his right. Oh, now Murray has it stripped, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down.
Now Murray. Flushed out right. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time.
Picked off at the 18. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Titans. Julio Jones. In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Titans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 7-0 game.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Tannehill.
He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Now a give to Peterson running right. Peterson a first down and more. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Adrian Peterson, 33 yards. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Murray going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. It's Kirk. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They fake the handoff. Now Murray sliding out of the pocket. Feeling the pressure here and taken down and sacked back at the 7.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. They're going for it. It's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Again, Peterson.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Peterson.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Peterson. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
2nd and 8.
He'll find Reynolds over the middle. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The Titans on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and 5. Tannehill now to throw. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. Here's Brett Kern now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Now Murray. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Harold Landry in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Now Murray's got to have this one. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know, this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Back to throw. Murray. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week. That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Big series right here. We got to step it up.
2nd down, Peterson again.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. And they'll indeed take a knee. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And they will take a knee here.